Do you know what I learned this week? That hearing that we were all allowed to go to stand up, to state our case for why this 1,000 acre plus solar farm should not be going in on one of the last remaining grasslands in upstate New York, where everyone was allowed to take the stand, read their little speech, share what they care about in their little human life. The company that's going to install that solar farm, Boralex, was already issued a permit to do so by the state before they held this hearing. So these two judges from the Department of Public Service, it's called, from New York State, looked us all in the eye. They sat down and said, we really care about your feedback today. We're going to write down everything you guys say. But they also said, but you can't ask us questions. That was off limits. There's no question asking, no commentary for Boralex. So the state and the corporation were not allowed to be consulted. We just got to make our little plebeian case up at the stand. Well, that corporation was already quietly issued its permit from the state of New York. They held this hearing to make this seem like it's democratic. They know full well it's not. And in fact, the Department of Public Service created ORES, Office of Renewable Energy Siting, back in 2020. ORES now trumps the DEC, which is the environmental wing of New York State. Everything that environmental wing was protecting flies right out the window. Renewable projects are deemed the most important, even if it involves destroying all of our farmland and the ecosystems that support us. Already gave them their permit. If renewable energy was the utopian solution that everyone wants to pretend it is, the state of New York would not have had to create a unilateral branch of government, ORES, with people working at it that you, by the way, if you go on Google, cannot find their contact information, to trump over, to supersede its own environmental department that was set up to guard and protect the land in this state. This is a level of dirty I didn't even expect to uncover here. And with winter coming up, the gardening season's coming to a close here at my farm, which means I'm going to have some extra time on my hands. This is unconstitutional, and everyone deserves to know what the governor and the government of the state is doing to our land.